welcome to this month's installment of Meals on the Move. I am Brooke Williams, the Director of Communications for the American Dairy Association, Indiana, and I am joined today by Michelle Plummer from our staff, a chef and registered dietitian, as well as Dena, who is the Indianapolis Public Schools Food Service Director. That's quite the title. So we're actually broadcasting live today from IPS's Central Kitchen. So Dena will talk more about how many students are served daily, but as you're seeing some footage now of what look inside of the kitchen looks like, we're very happy to be here today. So as Michelle and Dena make up not only one meal in a mug, we're going to be featuring 4 quick and easy recipes that you can enjoy for breakfast, lunch, or dinner if you choose. But as always, if you comment below during today's broadcast or by tomorrow at noon, you're going to be entered to win a dairy gift package with one of our new mugs, as you see here, campfire mug. And all the recipes are always on mealsonthemove2os.com. So I will let Michelle and Dena take it away.
Great. We're excited. This is kind of a good time for me because I've always been envious of your job. Okay. I think that it's a really cool job. How many kids do you serve a day?
So we serve about 13,000 breakfasts and about 25,000 lunches.
So us making these 4 ought to be just like no time at all.
Right.
Okay. And what's a typical day look like, a typical meal look like for you?
So we prepare our food items here at our central kitchen and ship them each evening to our schools. So we have a variety of options for our students for breakfast. Like tomorrow, we're having these sausage, egg, and cheese sliders along with cereal and yogurt at the school. And then for lunch, we have a couple of different entree options. We have our whole muscle white meat chicken tenders, our whole grain breaded fish, or our power pack, which is our vegetarian meal option, along with lots of fresh vegetables and fruits. So a lot of good, healthy choices for the kids.
And how do we figure out the options? Because for full disclosure, we were at Longfellow for National School Breakfast Week. There was so much food there and so many ways we could make it. I put out 4 and was totally, I needed help. Thank goodness your supervisor was there to help me. The gal that was over the kitchen, because she was like, no, this doesn't work. No, that'll work. How do you figure this all out?
Lots of record keeping, a bit of a learning curve in the beginning. So just keeping records, seeing what the kids like, what they prefer over other items. So chicken for lunch, our yogurt power pack. Students love the yogurt. Breakfast items, our sausage pancake on a stick, absolute favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
We probably could serve that every day.
We did take that to Brookhead Media last week, and we took it to the Big Joe show. That was a big hit. They liked that. So I think that that's good with everybody. So you said yogurt was a big hit.
Yes.
So we're going to make a little bit of a savory breakfast because not everybody likes a sweet breakfast. And so what we did was we put some plain yogurt, we used Greek, but you could use any kind of plain, and then some spices. And we used salt, pepper, garlic, onion, some chive. I just chopped up some parsley here. I think that it's always nice to have a fresh ingredient. It looks like everything you have here is nice and fresh and makes kids want to say, yes, I want to eat it. So we're going to stir this up really quick. So this will be like our first meal. And the reason that we're talking about this today is breakfast is so important. You do so many breakfasts, and we know that by the kids having breakfast every day, they're actually going to start their day better. They're going to do better in school. What are some of the things that you've seen because of this? Do you get to have any feedback at all?
For the breakfast?
Yeah, do
service?
the kids, have you seen your breakfast improve or,
I would
increase?
say we've had a lot more schools interested in doing kind of a grab and go breakfast. So
good.
they come through the breakfast line and take their breakfast to the classroom.
Mhm.
So that seems to have increased our participation.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right.
Okay, because that's what we talk about too, is grab and goes. Sometimes we do the smoothies and we're going to make a smoothie. What do you guys do smoothies? Because I know that's a lot of using a blender, but do you guys serve?
We do the blenderless smoothies at our high schools.
Okay.
The yogurt and the applesauce and the juice.
Okay. We're going to make that up real quick right now.
Okay.
The buffalo chicken smoothie, or actually parfait, we just used some chopped up chicken that's already pre-cooked. They could use the chicken tenders tomorrow. They could use their yogurt. We added the spices, the blue cheese, and then of course had to get that little bit of nutrition in there. So we're adding some celery sticks and some carrot dippers. So that's an option for the kids. It's got a little bit of a punch, so you know you can control that yourself, but we also like to just make it fun. The other thing is just in a mug, we're going to make a smoothie and see how that goes.
Okay.
And we kind of met one day at the museum at the downtown, and you had this huge bus, and you were handing out breakfast, and a smoothie was on that bus. Tell me about the bus. What does it only go to museums or special events?
That's our bus stop cafe, and it has two purposes for us.
Okay.
So the first one is we use it for our breaks. So our fall break, spring break, not really winter. It's a little too cold for the bus.
Okay.
But we take, in the summer also, so we take the bus out into the community to try to reach more children for our break feeding program.
Oh, okay.
So we take the bus to an apartment complex. We've been working with the Hallville Public Library, the Martin Luther King Community Center. So they've been really good partners, and you know, we can serve 10 times the amount of kids from the bus that we do in a school. So they see the bus, it's orange, you can't miss it.
No, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
And so, for example, at the apartment complex, they come running out of their apartments for the food. So it's very heartwarming.
Now, does it cost anything?
No. So that is for our break feeding program. And so we are able to feed all children 18 years of age or younger.
Okay, so does that work also for summer meals?
Yes.
Okay. So if a parent wanted to sign their child up, is there a sign up, or is it just when the bus is in the neighborhood, they
just show up?
Wow. So how do you plan for that? Records again?
Records. Yes, and plenty of just extra food on hand, and maybe not preparing everything at once, kind of holding back until we see how many are going to show up that day.
Okay. Well, we made the cinnamon roll smoothie. I know you told me that there was a lot of different smoothies that you do,
yes,
all kinds of fruit based and flavor based. Would you like to try my cinnamon roll? Gosh, I hope it's good. We put in vanilla yogurt, apple juice, applesauce, and a little bit of cinnamon.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, good.
It's like spiced apples.
Yeah. And so it's another way that yogurt is a great traveler out of a spoon, but if you're trying to walk to school or run to school or just getting in a car and going, it's a nice grab and go in a mug and fly out the door type thing. So we made it, and again, it's blenderless, so no noise, no mess. It can go all in the cup and you're ready to go. And this could be used any flavor. On our website, winnersdrinkmilk.com, I think we have like 30 recipes, and you can, go there and find them and just mix and match, because that's sometimes kind of fun. So let's see how you're doing at cooking. We've made our buffalo chicken parfait. We've made a smoothie. Last night, this is all the rage in some of the schools, is overnight oats, because oatmeal's the hardest thing in the world to cook.
Right.
And to keep it fluid and all of that. So we took some strawberry milk, strawberry yogurt. You could also use vanilla yogurt and frozen fruit and milk, and all equal portions. And again, the recipe's on our website. And oatmeal, put it in a container, covered it, and put it in the refrigerator. And this morning I walked out the door, grabbed it, and breakfast is ready. It fits in a cup holder. It is perfect for the kids if they have small glasses or they have small bowls to eat out of on the way to school. But this is another option. And then of course we added Cheerios for garnish because what kid doesn't like Cheerios? So let's see about an omelet. Any questions? Are we doing good?
I do have questions. Someone is asking, how do the schools know how many kids will be eating a school breakfast for lunch every day?
Okay. So again, record keeping. Our school managers keep track of how many kids they serve each day. They keep track of their different menu items so that they can see, do they love the sausage pancake on a stick more, or will more children be selecting the yogurt or the cereal that day? So they just keep records and complete their orders based on past usage, just like a typical kitchen would do.
And what are the most important ingredients, or nutrients for a child to get at breakfast?
We feel strongly that protein is important, whole grains, but we like to serve protein with our whole grains and, of course, dairy, the milk.
Thank you. Well, that's kind of a nice way of getting protein in too, because I think it's kind of in disguise, protein in disguise, because kids don't realize it's there, but they get it and they enjoy it. So there was a lot of kids, well, I would say most kids took milk the day that we were at Longfellow. And so over here we have a school. This is what they're getting. And this is how the school receives it. Yes. How does that all work?
So as I mentioned earlier, we prepare everything here at our central kitchen each day for the next service day. So we are taking all of the items and basically doing the pre-preparation that a school that had a larger kitchen would do. So we are going ahead and putting the chicken tenders in individual portions and the broccoli, the carrots and so forth. And so they are shipped out each evening. Mm-hmm. For service the next day. We have 5 truck routes. Wow. And the drivers will deliver all of these items cold into refrigeration at the schools, and then the manager will prepare them freshly the next day. So I think the misconception is that we cook food here mm-hmm. and that it's reheated at the school, but that's not true.
Right. No wonder nobody wanted, right. You know, when you think about that, no, that doesn't make sense. But this is fresh. I mean, we saw a beautiful tray, the beautiful broccoli, everything, and no broken chicken tenders and no broken broccoli or any damages. So whoever's in the back, they must really take pride in what they're doing.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna whip up the eggs. Tell me, what do you like in your omelet?
I love cheese. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to like
no,
peppers because you're going for the peppers.
We'll do this.
Love cheese. Okay. I do like peppers, just a little bit, maybe not too many.
There you go.
Of course, bacon.
Okay. So there we have our omelet. And then this is really nice as the kids are getting ready. Yeah, help me out here. Live TV. Because you can put all of this together the night before and then put them in the microwave and a minute, stir it, and then another 30 seconds and we've got an omelet. And the perfect way to walk out the door. So if kids, we want kids to eat in school. We want them to have a good breakfast. Some kids like to eat at home better. So we've given them some options, but there's definitely a lot of awesome options that you're offering them. These little sliders look delicious. And we know for a fact that the sausage on the stick was amazing. This is what the omelet is looking like. And so you kind of want to fluff it halfway through, just so it doesn't turn into one big glob.
How do you accommodate for allergies?
Oh, how do you accommodate for allergies?
So we handle all of our allergy special meals here at this building. We ask that the families submit a form from a physician that tells us what allergens we need to be on the lookout for. And then we prepare their food here separately for them and send it to the school, just like we do the regular menu items.
Wow. Well, I think you made a gorgeous selection here. And now we're all ready to go to school. We've got our smoothie, we've got our omelet, we have our parfait, and we have our overnight oatmeal.
And as we've been doing these series, we always ask our special guests, what about your mug? So I noticed that your favorite mug there is actually, and we didn't plan this,
No.
an Indiana Dairy mug.
It is. And as you can see, it's well seasoned. So I really do drink out of this mug, my coffee, every morning.
And we love that. That's the whole reason we're doing this series, is using our partners and talking about our partners and highlighting them this year. And we so value the relationship that we have with IPS and with you, Dena. So thanks for taking the time out of your day, showing us your crazy kitchen.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you again.
Yeah, and just if you have any questions, please continue to comment below and we'll answer any questions as they come in. And to review, all recipes can be found with mealsonthemove.com. And today we did the blender smoothie, the buffalo chicken parfait, the omelet in the mug, and the overnight oats. So I think we've got everything covered.
We tried.
So we'll see you next month.